Hey there, Domaniacs. Josh here, and I'm finally tackling one of my most requested videos. That's right, we're going to look at some of the stuff that's around this lovely room of mine. Now, a lot of people say that they like to look in the background while it's going. Well, this is going to be the first time where we're going to highlight it, and there's so much here that we're going to break it down, so this is going to be the first little section. I'm going to do what I call the Skeletor Corner. There's a lot more going on than Skeletor here, but you're about to see why I refer to it as the Skeletor Corner. So coming over here, we'll start up on the very edge and look at some of these figures I have mounted on the wall. I've got He-Man from the 2000X series and Skeletor from these new series that they got out, but it's the 2020 packaging with the open mouth Skeletor. They stopped producing those, so I grabbed one and decided to keep it in the package. The spoon is a toy from Sonic. Coming over here, which I mounted next to this box of cereal, the Skeletor God. I got that from an FYE store. It actually tasted good. Got some Funko pieces over here. Medium guy, little guy. Skeletor on a throne, you know. All those made by Funko. Got this Skeletor God from the Kevin Smith series, as well as a little guy right here. And Skeletor Blood. That is a coffee that I reviewed. The can is the cold brew, but that is from Dark Matter Coffee in Chicago. Got some cans, got a bag of coffee, but yeah, we'll keep it moving. We'll flow it over. Skeletor piece that I found, Louisville PopCon. I was running on my way to the live stage, and dude had a $5 sign on his booth, so my brother stayed behind and grabbed it for me. I love him. He's like my best friend, and he does things for me like that all the time. So big shout out to my brother Matt. Thank you for this art piece too. Coming over, we got a Funko Snake Mountain sitting on top of a Super 7 Japanese box Skeletor. That's just an American release. I don't know why they did that. But down here, little guy, is just the packaging, as well as the figure itself that came in the box of cereal. So that's cool. That is a Hallmark Skeletor ornament. I need to get that downstairs on the tree, actually. And that is a cutout from a Funko Skeletor t-shirt. Now, the big crown jewel on this shelf is the giant Skeletor. That was a Maddie collector over the phone thing, or not over the phone, but you had to be part of the Maddie Collectors Club. I don't know why I said over the phone, but I've had that for a while. I got that on eBay. I missed out originally, so I paid a lot for it, but that is there. A little Dollar Tree figure, and that is a letter opener, an officially licensed Skeletor letter opener. I really like that sword. I used to keep it on my desk when I worked in an office building. Moving down, we got the Skeletor and Demogorgon Stranger Things 2-pack. I would flip my camera over, but this is my actual phone, so who knows what kind of havoc that would do. But yeah, this little 2-pack, man, the Demogorgon's cool. He's got the D20 staff and everything, and I really like how they came making the Demogorgon figure, but that Skeletor was supposed to be some different colors, and I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm let down with the final product, but that's okay. I bought him because he's Skeletor, and I love Skeletor. Little shout out to this blind bag. That is the chase figure for that series. All the rest of the magnets are in my actual fridge, so I don't remember who makes those, but little glow-in-the-dark Skeletor there. Moving over, Skeletor on Panther Funko Pop Ride. Got my collector's edition Moss Man. I bet he still smells if you open him, you know. Speaking of still smelling if you open it, there is Stinkor. That is a newer Stinkor, new for 21. You see up in the corner right there. But yeah, he smells too. Raphael, Turtles of Grayskull. I got some keychains. Some of them were blind bagged. Some of them, you know, I believe the purple Skeletor and the Triclops and the Merman were a pack Rachel got for me at a Walmart. Mega Blocks here. And then I'll look at some of the stuff below that later. We'll keep on the Skeletor though. So this top shelf, it's all, you know, what decided the difference between the two shelves is all of this is just regular Skeletor. He's not got anything special about him. He's just wearing his regular clothes. But this guy right here started off with the Mondo Skeletor. I did get the early bird package, and no, I didn't pose it with any of the extra really cool stuff. The wire cloth cape and hood, and the staff and the sword are good enough for me. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe later on when I feel more, avant with it, I will change it up. Terror Claws, Dragon Blast. I got all those pieces. Funko Soda Skeletor. Self-explanatory. Now, this animated Skeletor is from the V-Friends 2-pack. So, it's the one got little devil horns hand and his bling bling. I had to have it. Another pop ride. Skeletor on his horse, Night Stalker. Moving back, we got some better figures. So this yellow-faced Skeletor back here is a Motu Classics, but that is from when they combined the line with the DC figure. So that is the one versus Lex Luthor. That's why he's got a yellow face and he came with the yellow sword. Over here is the New Eternia one. If you strip him down, and I just really like the way that he looked. Over here you see missing a tooth. That is the Robot Chicken crossover Skeletor that they made in the Motu Classics line. He's missing his tooth because he came with Molar. Molar's over on my Robot Chicken shelf, which is not currently up. It's in a box, so maybe later I'll show you that. This is the 2020 Skeletor when they first brought him back. There he is in all his glory, open mouth and everything. Back here, Skeletor on his throne, having a much-deserved beverage. The beverage came from the McCready figure. But I just recently unboxed this on the channel, so if you want to really get a good look at that, go ahead and check out that video. Back here, a little Bendy figure. That was a Christmas gift from a buddy. He came from Big Lots, I believe. Just a Skeletor. He always goes up on the shelf. 2000X Skeletor, that is the figure that is the companion piece to this guy up here. So that guy down there. And then this one right here is the new iteration of the same version of Skeletor. So that is the new figure of the old guy. This is the Kevin Smith Skeletor right here from the new series. That's pretty great. And I believe I've got everybody on the shelf in the front, so I'll move right up here. So I got some extra heads. This I want to say this one is what came with the Terror Claws as an extra head. This one came with the Mondo. We got Mega Blocks, Skeletor on Flocked Panther. Some more little Skeletor heads, faces. Funko Pop, Loyal Subjects, Skeletor right here. I absolutely love Loyal Subjects. They're blind box figures, so just some more little guys in here and heads and extra heads and stuff. And we'll move down. Now this shelf is all of my Skeletors that aren't, the regular configuration, if you will. So we're just kind of looking in here. Right in the back, if you've seen the new Kevin Smith series, that is, they kind of have this techno virus cult thing, and that is Skeletor from that, as well as King Keldor. He disguises himself as King Keldor. It's a whole thing. It's pretty cool, though. But moving up just in front of it, I've got all of the Battle Armor Skeletors. This one right here is the Hallmark ornament that also needs to go in front of the tree. Loyal Subjects. I forget what this line is called, but they're official too. Funko Pop, and then that is the current figure, as well as the Motu Classic. Speaking of Motu Classic, we got Terror Claws back here. Another Terror Claws right there of the Origins. I keep forgetting what that's called. So yeah, that's a Motu Origin. Terror Claws. Little Funko Pop. Snake Mountain. Now, this is the thing that these guys came in. So this one and the Skelegod up here came in this. And it's real easy to tell what's coming in it because they had little codes on the bottom and that'll tell you what came in it. So that's pretty cool. Snake armor, or Skeletor back here, wow. As well as the Kitty show, the newer Kitty show on Netflix, that Skeletor. He is part of the canon, so he's there. Very handsome Keldor figure. I hope nothing happens to his face. As well as this What If where Keldor became He-Man. That is a whole comic book as well. That was a website exclusive. Now this is Skeletor from the Turtles of Grayskull series. See, he's got that ooze there. It's pretty cool. You got 90s Skeletor, Space Mutant Skeletor is what he's called. You got the movie Skeletor. He fought Dolph Lundgren and winked at the end, so that's kind of a survive. And here's that new Eternia Skeletor with the double swords and the all the extra armor and stuff, so I think he looks cool there. And then, of course, the star of this show is the Dragon Blaster Skeletor. He's always been my favorite with the dragon on the back. That squirts water for that series. Move down a shelf, and here's the rest of my, well, not the rest of, but the Motu characters. So we've got Faker here. This is the new Kevin Smith series Faker. This is the Motu Classics Faker. One I bought when it first came out. The other one I rescued from a clearance bin. I can't believe I found a second Faker on the clearance. A little blind bag keychain. Mega Blocks. That is a knockoff Lego that I got from a convention. Come on, focus. Iron Jaw, Trap Jaw. Some say they're the same character. Some say they are not. Jason Voorhees and Leatherface, as well as, we'll go ahead and peek around a little bit, this Ryu right here, all come from a series that Funko did. They very briefly had the rights to the design for the character, so they used that in different iterations, and those are the three that I have from that. Got some Hordak Horde back here, you know, Grizzlor, and that actually, the Grizzlor actually is original, so that's cool. And then Hordak is from the new series, as well as man, I cannot remember this guy's name off the top of my head. I know I'm going to lose all credibility, so yeah, tell me in the comments. Tell me how bad I am at this in the comments, and leave this motherfucker's name. Moving over, we've got King Grayskull from the new Kevin Smith series, as well as Origins Enchantress. And right in my face right here, I can't deny him anymore, is Finn Balor's just tendrils. So WWE, was it Masters of the WWE Universe? I got a bunch of those. So we've got Roddy Piper and Finn Balor and Macho Man Randy Savage and Ultimate Warrior. Those are pretty cool, and they like continued the line without the Motu facade on it, and just kind of started making WWE figures in this build, and I really like it. I feel like it's a good fit for WWE. And Extra Shot, I almost passed over him. Mousetrap Jaw, that is from the Turtles of Grayskull series as well. And then I got some Prince Adam love in the back. Got the Pop Soda. Comic book He-Man back there is what my buddy Wes always tells me, that the blue one is comic book. Got the Sky Sled Prince Adam right there, and I put that on him from the battle armor because I thought it was appropriate. And I glued that sword to his hand. If you have this Prince Adam and you're going, how the fuck is that staying there? Yes, that's glued. I glued that motherfucker because I hated it. And then, of course, we got the this fantastic Motu Origins Laughing He-Man from the or Laughing Prince Adam from the meme. That is exactly what you think it is. I had to have that too. Snake Armor He-Man, the fabled Wonderbread Wonderbread He-Man. That was also a website exclusive, as well as Anti-He-Man, Anti-Eternia He-Man. That is the same story as this Skeletor Keldor He-Man right here. So definitely check that out. It's Masters of the Multiverse, I believe is what it's called. And then Orko from Kevin Smith's new series. He's a junkie. That pissed me off. And of course, I always got the little guys, the little He-Man right there. I believe that series was called Mighty Mugs. It's not really a thing anymore, I do believe. I don't cover a lot of Funko anymore, so I'm not sure. And of course, this Trapjaw is also Loyal Subjects. And then moving down, last actual dedicated Motu shelf. Special edition He-Man on Battle Cat. Battle Damaged. Battle. I really like that they made him chrome. That's the only reason why I bought another Battle Armor He-Man. And it was on clearance. Same as this big fat ass Kevin Smith series Battle Cat. This was at Target for like $12. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it. Which made me then go and buy the He-Man to go on top of him. So that's the Kevin Smith series He-Man. Moving over, got the Sky Sled. Now that came with Prince Adam, but it also came with the pieces to make it Skeletor Sky Sled. Faces of Evil 2-pack. I mean, come on, this is just extra fodder between the Skeletor. I can't really move around the He-Man too well, but we got Keldor, and then that's the extra head, and then that's the whole thing. That's the other figure that came in the Face of Evil 2-pack. So I think you can see what I did here. But yeah, we got the Sky Sled, we got Flocked Panther, we got non-Flocked Panther. I got them both, and of course the Shirt Cur. Honorable mention. And it's the camera moved because I turned around to grab it. It's literally on the other side of the room. But I do have my Roton with the Skeletor in it. But once again, that is in the other side of the room. So we'll come down a little bit over here. And that's for later. Look at my Ghostbusters shelf. So over here, these are the newer. These are the repros of the old toys, but I definitely had all of these growing up, and I absolutely loved them. So when these came out, I bought each of them for $15 a piece, not even without a question. So those are the scare guys. They do the thing. Let me see if I can do this without causing chaos. Nope, it's the arm, isn't it? Yeah. So definitely, that's a cool little action feature. And they came with the ghosts that interact with their stuff, so those are pretty cool. Now behind them, these Afterlife figures. So you got the old man Ghostbusters, you got the little kid, you got the ghost Egon. That scene made me fucking cry. If you didn't cry, you might not have a heart, or just not be a Ghostbusters fan. But, you know, I had to have this as soon as I got this for Christmas that year. That is the popcorn bucket. I do believe it was the AMC theaters that did this, but it actually does light up. You can't really tell too well because I got bright lights in here, but that does light up. So I definitely made that part of my scene because I feel like it scales very well with these figures. That's a Funko blind box. That little Slimer goes with that Winston. It's just, you know, pieces of stuff. That Cartman, that is Ghostbuster, that is Hippie Buster Cartman, but I mean, come on, you get the reference. It makes you laugh. A little marshmallow from the newest movie. That is an oversized mini-me. I won that in an online like bid auction for $1.50. So I had to add it to the shelf. I thought it was cool. And then back here, man, I never thought I'd have a Louis Tully figure, but I just got it the other day. So he's completely stripped of anything. That's okay. It's whatever. But this is my Ghostbusters shelf. I love the Ghostbusters. Now down below it, more than meets the eye, Transformers. You'll see I've got Girls Gone Wild Action Optimus Prime here. Will's trailer. Back there, Sound Blaster. You got Optimus Prime. Now, that Optimus Prime and that Megatron were given to me from a friend, so I do believe they were a 2-pack or something, but a buddy of mine gave them to me. As well as the same guy that sold me this Optimus here and this Soundwave here in the back. Soundwave is definitely my favorite Transformer. Giving you the finger there, you know, telling it like it is. He does have the tapes inside, but man, things get broken. So let's just say that sound wave is going to be posed like that forever and never touched again. Now, this Funko Pop back here, if I could reach to it, I could show you, but there's stuff in the way. He also has the opening chest with the tape decks, and they made the little tapes. There they are down there. So that is a whole thing, too. Megatron transforms into a tank. But that's not the only Megatron I have. I'll show you in just a moment. And I'm not talking about these little guys either that kind of fill in little subjects again. Now this Cheetor from the Transmetals or whatever, this is mine from my childhood. It's one of the very few things I managed to hang on to. So, that is very special to me. Fucking Coronation Starscream. The cape and the crown fell off and a tote of stuff, and it just sunk all the way to the bottom, and I did not want to get everything else out just to look cool in this video, but that is Coronation Starscream. I did buy it new in the box, and it does have all the stuff. I just, you know, whatever. And as far as I know, this Constructicon is a KO, and that was also a gift. Most of this shelf was given to me as a gift, or I bought it from a friend, and it's the same friend, so I'll go ahead and shout out my buddy Wes Harlan. Girls Gone Wild. That is Transformers. And I'll give you just a little sneak peek because I was talking about I do have another Megatron, and that is right here on this wall. I do always keep it like this just because it's really a huge pain in the ass to transform and untransform. But when people come over and they see Megatron as a gun, they immediately know that's what that is. And there's no question to like, oh, cool, is that what Megatron is that? It's like, oh, that's the gun Megatron. Dope. It does do some like lights and sounds, but the batteries are dead in that as well. I do love wrestling, so here is a signed Squared Circle Expo. That Matt Cardona guy versus my man, the end of the world, Jake Omen. Jake totally kicked his ass. But that was cool. That was a great event to be at. I absolutely love Squared Circle Expo, and I cannot wait every year for it. So that's cool. A couple other autographs I have on this wall is Danhausen. To me, the Thunderhausen, because, you know,
how it is, the Thunderhausen, as well as All Ego, Ethan Page to Josh Thundershaver, you know, and my boy Evil Uno joined the Dark Order. So yeah, this is this corner right here. I love it. It is mine. It is Skeletor Corner. So you see this in a lot of my videos, and I just figured this would give you a little insight into really goes on here at the domain. So that's that background. You'll get to see this stuff later. I'll do that in a whole nother video. So until that comes in, my name is Josh Shaver. This is the domain. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe all of our videos, because you know how we roll, and we're just all coming up, and we're all coming up together. So show us some love, and we'll show you some love in return. Anyways, I'll see you next time with some more Action Vigor goodies or something else. My name is Josh. Peace.